Hi, welcome to Midwest Magic Cleaning. My name is Jack Hammerthrust, and today we're going to be helping out my ex-wife. If you're a longtime member of the channel, you'll remember Emily. She had asked me for some help, and so Kristen and I packed up our stuff and went over, and I'll explain more about this, but I want to give a quick walkthrough of the house first. So what we're doing today is Emily has had some problems with depression off and on and anxiety. And she knows that this room is one of the causes. It's cluttered, yeah, but it's more that we need to do some open space and we need to do something about this lighting. So these are kind of closed a lot because the TV is right there. And as you can see, it gets a lot of reflection, so you have to have the curtains closed in order to watch TV. I want to bring something up front right from the beginning, and that is the best treatment for depression is usually a combination of therapy or counseling, even if that counseling is just speaking to a friend who will listen, and especially somebody who can give you some feedback and not necessarily some advice, to say, do this and now you won't be depressed. It's just the back and forth fills that part of our human nature that craves social contact, as well as sometimes medication when necessary. So the combination of those two things seem to work the best, but there are some physical things that you can do to head depression off at the pass, and those would be diet and exercise. When I say diet, I don't mean cut down your calories or whatever. I mean just making sure you're eating healthy, even just walking, getting some movement, getting outside so sunshine can do what it do, which is produce vitamin D, which, just so you know, vitamin D was my nickname in high school. But I digress. There are some things that will have an immediate effect on your depression in the positive. And that's what we're doing here today. That's changing your environment. There are environmental factors that can enhance depression. I'll give you an example looking around this room. This is where she mainly hangs out, and this room is rectangular. It's long and thin. And on one wall, she has a couch, and on the opposite wall, she has the TV. Now, since there are both long walls of the rectangle, it makes the room seem thinner because those things are taking up space along the thinnest part of the room. So it makes the room look more compressed and claustrophobic. We can visually open it up and psychologically open it up by cutting that rectangle into two squares. And now instead of the couch and the TV taking up room along the edges, we're going to make the living room its own defined space and a computer area behind that, which is in its own defined space. And when you see the before and after pictures, you'll see what I mean.